The hidden cost of disappearing. Have you ever disappeared from everyone? Not because they hurt you, not because you hated them, but because being alone felt easier. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and strangely, you felt better. The silence became comforting. No expectations, no comparisons, no pressure to keep up with anyone. For the first time in a long time, your mind felt quiet. Then one day, someone invited you out. Maybe it was dinner, a birthday, a reunion. You almost didn't go, but you did at first. Everything felt normal. Everyone laughed, shared stories. Nothing seemed different until someone casually mentioned, "I just got promoted. I bought a new car. I started my own business. I've been traveling lately." They weren't trying to make you feel small. They were simply sharing their lives. But something changed inside you. Your chest felt heavy. Your thoughts became louder than the conversation. You stopped listening to them and started judging yourself. Maybe I've wasted my time. They're moving faster than me. Why am I working so hard if they're already ahead? Am I falling behind? The strange part is, none of those thoughts existed while you were alone. So where did they come from? Comparison. Comparison is silent. It doesn't knock before entering your mind. It waits until you see someone else's progress, then convinces you your own progress isn't enough. The months you spent alone weren't fake. Your peace was real. Your growth was real. But peace built in isolation is easy. Peace is truly tested when you're surrounded by people whose lives look different from yours. Social media does this every day. Friends can do it without realizing. Even family.
So wonderful to see
Not because they want to compete, but because the human brain naturally measures itself against other people. It's an old survival instinct. Long ago, being left behind by your tribe could mean death. Today, that instinct hasn't disappeared. It simply compares salaries instead of survival, followers instead of food, success instead of safety. That's why one conversation can suddenly make months of confidence disappear. But here's what comparison hides. You only see the result. You don't see the debt, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the failed attempts, the sacrifices. You're comparing your full story to someone else's highlight. That's not a fair comparison. Imagine two trees. One grows quickly in 3 years, the other takes 10. Would you call the second tree a failure? Just because it grew differently? Of course not. Because nature never asks one tree to become another. Only people do. The same is true for your life. You weren't born to live someone else's timeline. You were born to build your own. Sometimes, the person who appears successful today will struggle tomorrow. And the quiet person everyone underestimated will flourish years later. Life isn't a race with one finish line. It's thousands of different paths moving at different speeds. So how do you protect your peace? First, accept that comparison is normal. Feeling it doesn't make you weak. Staying trapped in it is the real danger. Second, measure yourself against your past, not against another person's present. Ask yourself, am I wiser than I was last year? Am I more disciplined? Have I grown emotionally? Those questions matter far more than someone else's achievements. And finally, remember why you disappeared in the first place. It wasn't to escape people, it was to find yourself. Don't lose that version of yourself. The one who was finally learning to breathe. Just because someone else seems to be running faster, because the loudest lives aren't always the happiest, the richest lives aren't always the most peaceful, and the people who look like they're winning may be fighting battles you'll never see. So the next time you leave a gathering questioning your worth, pause, take a breath, and remind yourself, someone else's success is not evidence of your failure. Your journey has never belonged to anyone else. It never will. Subscribe to Beyond Human for more insights into psychology, self-mastery, and the hidden patterns that shape the way we think.